Assalamu alaikum and welcome to a new edition of Dr. Nutrition. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're going to talk about a very important topic, just an example that I just came across quite recently. So one of the feed mills that came across on my desk, it was doing about 5% as a gross profit in their feed formulation in poultry, both in poultry and ruminant. So what does this mean? Why this is alarming? Why this is a problem? So number one, gross profit is a difference between the cost of raw material till the selling price. So this is what we call as a gross profit. So for this customer, they were doing just 5%. So let alone, they didn't account for operational costs, they didn't account for the fixed cost, for the profit margins that they can have. And this is a problem that I see a lot with many feed mills, that they always look at the top line. They always look at how much feed that they were able to sell, 10,000 tons per month, 20,000 tons per month. And to be honest, this is a misleading figure. You should always be looking at your bottom line, your actual profit. So the profit, even after you account for the operational cost, for the raw material cost, for the production cost as well. So you always need to look into the bottom line, how much you are saving or netting at the end of the day. So this gives us the second topic, which is, or the second item I want to add here, which is what is the standard? If 5% is not the standard, what is the standard? So the standard or the best practices for poultry feed, for feed mills, they should be always between 20 to 25% in terms of their gross profit. However, for ruminant, it's a little bit higher than 5% as a gross profit. When we visited this feed mill, we actually had anticipated one of the three problems that may occur from this issue of low gross profitability. First, it might be that the selling price of the raw material is lower than the competitor, and quickly realize that's not the case. The second reason may be the raw material prices that they are buying, those kind of raw material that they go into the feed formulation with them, were higher, and we quickly realized that this was a major problem. The third problem that will be the feed formulation itself. So optimizing those feed formulation or doing a precision feed formulation. So to be honest with you, when we went to this feed mill, the major or 75% of the problem were related to the raw material prices itself. We quickly realized that the purchasing manager was young, he is not coming from a background of a feed mill, so he doesn't know that what is the prices. Just supplier is giving him a price. He gave it a price to the GM. He said, yes, okay, let's go for this. So, and this is a major problem. You should always know what is the standard for this raw material, especially when you want to go to the alternative raw material and stuff like this, which will help you reduce the cost of formulation. But you should always know what is the standard of those raw material prices. Otherwise, just a supplier will be giving you any prices and you will be out of the market. The second point were the feed formulation optimization, and this is where we help them to optimize the feed formula a little bit. So, but just wanted to give you this as an example because this is a real case and it happens so quite often in many feed mills. I have seen feed mills within 1-2 years, they go out of the market. So this is one I wanted to help shed some light on this topic. Thank you so much.